Guys, this is Gabriel here. Today I'm making my first YouTube video and it is an unbox review kind of a video, and it's about an RC which I recently got. I think it was 5 or 7 days back. I didn't get a chance to take it out because the weather in London wasn't good, but yesterday there was a nice weather here, so I finally taken it out for a spin and I can finally share you my thoughts about it. Actually, before I purchased this particular RC, I was looking on internet, on YouTube, to see if anyone has a review or unbox video about this RC, but no one seems to had it. But I finally decided to go with it because I love the HPI brand, and I decided to get the HPI Savage XL Flux ready to run, in which it comes in. It's a big truck and the box in which it comes in is quite big as well. You got some of the features on top of the box here. It is 60 miles per hour plus on 6S. It is 30 millimeter wider and 60 millimeter longer than the old Savage HP. It has obviously got the bulletproof drivetrain, big bore shocks, aluminum motor mount, twin vertical chassis, and this time it's all waterproof right out of the box. I mean, the old Savage Flux HP, it had Castle electronics in it, I think, and this one I think they've gone with the Hobby Wing electronics. I'm not really sure, but I think that is what it is. Here are some more pictures of the truck on the box itself, and let me quickly show you the truck here. So I've already unboxed it, like I said earlier. So here's the truck, and please excuse the mess in my house. I'm just trying to make a quick video today because I've been busy lately. So I just want to quickly show you guys the truck and what it comes with. So obviously you get the box and the transmitter here. I'll quickly show you the transmitter first. It's an HPI normal TF40 transmitter, very good range, very good transmitter. The wheel feels very soft. It has got foam wheel, obviously. It's pretty good radio. I like it. I mean, although it's not a digital, it still has got your throttle trim, steering trim, even endpoint adjustments on it, which is pretty good for a ready to run radio, I think. And the good thing is that it only takes 4 AA's, which HPI provides in the box. So it's a pretty good radio for a ready to run. Quite happy with it. And here's the truck itself. I'll take the body off now. The body which they provide is well, what I can say, it's pretty thin like sand, and it's pretty flexible as well. I don't really know how long it's gonna last, but on a positive side, I really like the look of it on this truck compared to the Flux HP. I really like the black and the orange theme on it. So we'll see how long it lasts. I mean, I'm not really worried about the body. I can always buy an aftermarket body if it doesn't hold up. And here is the truck itself. I mean, if you take a look at this motor, I'm not really sure if this time it's a Castle motor or is it the Hobby Wing one. The ESC is 150 AM 6S capable, and from the switch over here and the set switch over here, it does look like a Hobby Wing ESC and not a Castle ESC, and it's right waterproof right out of the box as well. The servo in it is decent servo, does decent job of moving these big wheels around, and it's waterproof out of the box as well. Again, the big bore plastic silicone oil filled shocks, they feel pretty good. I mean, the suspension on this truck is just as good as the Flux HP. I mean, this suspension is definitely built to handle some rough terrain. I ran the truck yesterday on 4S. I won't be running 6S on this because I think that's too much power for this truck. I mean, really all you need, if you're gonna do some bashing around, all you need is a 4S. I mean, some folks will disagree with me, but it's a personal preference if you prefer 4S or 6S. I mean, even on 4S, this thing topped out at about, I think, 40 miles per hour. Not really sure, but I think it was around 40 miles per hour. But to me, that is quite fast enough for the size of this truck. Everything is pretty beefy on this truck, as you can expect. I mean, look at those A-arms. I'll try to show you this, how thick are those A-arms. I mean, this is my finger, and look at the size of that. Just look at the size. It's thick. It's as thick as my finger over here. Some people will say that at this price point, and mind you, it's not a cheap truck. I mean, before I bought it, I had two trucks in mind. Obviously, the Flux XL, which is this one, and the Traxxas E Revo, and I had to make up my mind between the two of these. The price point for me wasn't an issue because I saved enough for both of them, for which I could afford both of them. I mean, not both of them at the same time. I mean, I could afford one of them, but I decided to go for this truck over the Traxxas E Revo for one main reason. It is because it has a bulletproof drivetrain, whereas the Traxxas E Revo, when you're paying £640 for it, and when you buy it, it doesn't give you any of the steel drive shafts or metal gear in its transmission. So I wasn't really comfortable going for the Traxxas E Revo, paying 600 plus pounds on it, and then having to upgrade as soon as I get it. Whereas these ones, although they provide you these the plastic shocks, they are quite beefy and should be able to soak up pretty heavy jumps. But the transmission and all the drivetrain on this is hardened steel, so that was the main selling point for me. I mean, the aftermarket parts for Savage as well as Evo are pretty good, so that is another positive for me as well. What else I can show you? Compared to the old Flux HP, these battery trays, I don't see these being a problem. These are pretty big battery trays and should hold quite large varieties of LiPo, as you can see. The old HP had these battery trays with some rubber straps, which a lot of people complain which fell off, but I don't see that problem with this guy over here. I mean, I really like the look of it. I'm just gonna see how it holds up. I have taken it yesterday in a BMX track close to where I stay here, and I did my first backflips on this, and no damage whatsoever. I mean, I really jumped it to about 15 feet high and landed on all four wheels, and I did 2 or 3 backflips on this. Seems to be holding pretty good. I'll be doing more videos about it as to how it holds up, but for now it seems to be a beast of a truck. I mean, I'm really happy with this purchase over here compared to the Traxxas. I really don't regret not getting a Traxxas E Revo. I'm really glad that I got this instead. These are the batteries which I run in it. These are ZP 5200 two cells. I run 2 of these, so one on this side and I've got another one to run on the other side. So these batteries are quite good. These are 30C discharge rate. I picked them up from hobbyking.com, and I think they were on offer. I think they were £15 each, so it's pretty decent batteries. Yeah, that's my setup over here. Yeah, that's what I've got. I mean, the only complaint which I had on this truck, I will say, is on the Flux HP. They had this handle over here, which I think really protected the ESC in case it rolled over on its body. I mean, it's a monster truck and you're gonna bash it and it's definitely gonna roll over. So I see some I'm not really comfortable as to how this ESC is gonna hold up against when I'm gonna crash it on its top side up. But other than that, another gripe which I had about this truck is this hexes. I mean, these are 17mm. These are not 17mm nuts over here. These are, I think, 12mm, whereas all the monster trucks and trucks of these sizes, all of them have a 17mm hex. But that's a minor issue. I think you can easily swap them out for a 17mm. I think you might have to buy some of the other parts to make 17mm hubs fit. But other than that, I really don't have any complaints about this. I mean, the only 2 complaints I have is the handle and the hubs. I mean, the not hubs, the wheel nuts of this. But other than that, it's a really good looking, it's a really made for bashing, made for jumping truck. I will be testing it out furthermore. As of now, I'm just making my first video of my smartphone, but I'll be getting a camera mount and a camera stand to make some decent video out of it. I'll try to make a bash video as well and post it on my channel here. But yeah, thank you, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, take care, bye.